Animal extinctions may be caused by occurrences such as climatic heating or cooling or changes in sea levels. In more modern times, however, human activity has been to blame. Habitat destruction as farming and land expands and forests are cut down is the main cause of modern extinctions, along with pollution, the introduction of alien species, and overfishing or hunting. Increasingly, however, climate change is thought to be driving extinctions. Sabre Toothed Cat, often called Sabre Tigers or Sabre Toothed Lions. They existed 5 million to 11,000 years ago. Sabre tooths were carnivores named for the elongated blade-like canine teeth, which in some species were up to 50 centimeters long. Quite bear-like in build, they were believed to be excellent hunters and hunted animals such as sloths and mammoths. Their flanks could open their jaws at top 120 degrees, almost twice as wide as a modern lion. It is believed the saber-toothed cat's extinction is linked to the decline and extinction of the large herbivores they hunted. Other explanations include climate change and competition with Wolly Mammoth, an enormous mammal believed to be closely related to the modern-day elephant. Its ancestors migrated out of Africa about 3.5 million years ago, spreading across northern Eurasia and North America. The creature was over 4 meters tall and could weigh over 6 tons. They were covered in fur and their curved tusks could easily be up to 5 meters long. The woolly mammoth eventually disappeared 10,000 years ago through a combination of hunting by humans and the disappearance of its habitat through climate change. The last of the isolated woolly mammoth population is believed vanished from Wrangel Island in the Arctic Ocean around 1700 BC. Dodo, an extinct flightless bird that inhabited Mauritius. The dodo was about 1 meter tall and weighed 10 to 18 kg. The only account we have of the dodo's appearance is through varied illustrations and writings from the 7th century, so its exact access remains unresolved. It is presumed the bird became flightless due to the availability of abundant food sources, seeds, roots, and fallen fruits, and a relative absence of predators. Dutch sailors first recorded a mention of the dodo in 1598. The bird was hunted to extinction by sailors and their domesticated animals and invasive species. The last widely accepted sighting of a dodo was in 1662. Great auk, a large and flightless bird found in North Atlantic and as far south as northern Israel. It had an average height of 75 to 85 cm and weighed about 5 kg. The great auk was a powerful swimmer which helped it to hunt underwater for food. The last auks lived on the island of Eldre and by 1835 they had all been killed. The last of these birds were killed by 3 men who caught in one set killed Scotland in 1844. When a large storm surged, they believed that the auk was a witch and was causing the storm, so they killed it. Stellar's sea cow, named after George Steller, a naturalist who discovered the creature in 1741. Stellar's sea cow was a large herbivorous mammal. It is believed that Stellar's sea cow was due to at least 8 to 9 meters and weighed around 8 to 10 tons. Inhabited the near islands southeast of Alaska and the Commander Islands in the Bering Sea. It is believed that the mammal was tame and spent most of its time eating kelp. This and the fact that it was unable to submerge its enormous body is possibly what made it vulnerable to human hunters. Within 27 years of discovery, Stellar's sea cow was hunted to extinction. Tasmanian Tiger. Native to Australia, Tasmania and New Guinea, the Tasmanian tiger was a large carnivorous marsupial. Not related to tigers, the creature had the appearance of a mid-sized dog. It weighed 30 kg with a nose to tail length of almost 2 meters, but dark stripes gave it a tiger-like appearance. It is believed to have been hunted to extinction. This was encouraged by bounties, but human encroachment into its habitat. The introduction of dogs and disease could also have contributed. The last wild Tasmanian tiger was killed between 1910 and 1920, with the last captive one dying on Hobart Zoo, Tasmania in 1936. Passenger pigeon. Native to North America, the passenger or wild pigeon has been extinct since the early 20th century. It is estimated that between 3 and 5 billion passenger pigeons inhabited the US when Europeans arrived in North America. But their settlement led to mass deforestation, resulting in habitat loss and a reduction in the bird population. By the 19th century, pigeon meat was commercialized as a cheap food for the poor, which resulted in hunting on a massive scale. The passenger pigeon died out in the wild by around 900, with the last known individual dying in the captivity in 1914. Pyrenean Ibex. One of four subspecies of the Spanish ibex or Iberian goat that was found in the Iberian Peninsula. The ibex would grow to a height of 60 to 76 cm at the shoulder and weighed 24 to 80 kg and fed mainly on grasses and herbs. They are thought to have numbered 50,000 historically, but by the early 90s its numbers had fallen to fewer than 100. The exact cause of the Pyrenean ibex extinction is unknown. Scientists believe factors included poaching and the inability to compete with other mammals for food and habitat. The last Pyrenean ibex was killed by a falling tree in Spain in 200. Baiji white dolphin. Baiji white dolphin, also called the Chinese river dolphin, can only be found in the Yangtze River in China. These mammals could grow to 8 feet long and weigh up to a quarter of a ton. They relied on echolocation to navigate and hunt for prey due to their tiny eyes and very poor eyesight. Living in the Yangtze for 20 million years, their numbers declined drastically from the 1950s onwards. As China industrialized, the river was used for fishing, transportation, and hydroelectricity, which had a huge effect on the mammals. Although not officially recorded as extinct, no one has seen a Yangtze River dolphin since 2002. West African black rhinoceros. The West African black rhinoceros was found in several countries towards the southeast region of Africa, measuring 3 to 3.8 meters long and 1.4 to 1.7 meters in height. This rhino would have weighed 800 to 1,300 kg. It had two horns, one measuring 0.5 to 1.3 meters and the other between 2 to 55 centimeters. Their diet included leafy plants and shoots. Some believe their horns had medicinal properties, though these had no grounding in scientific fact, which led to heavy poaching. In the 1930s, preservation action was taken to protect the species, but the numbers continued to decline. The last West African black rhino was seen in Cameroon in 2006. It was declared officially extinct in 2011. So for now, stay well and stay by Himu Cabin. If you like this one, please do like, comment, subscribe and share it with your friend. You can also share the topic that you want a video on it. Until the next video, tata bye bye.